he was told that he's genius. So when you're treated that way by parents, then you kind of use that same model for the way you treat yourself throughout the rest of your life.
I think that is true, that he considers himself something of a genius. And he would cite his father. His father told me when I interviewed him, aged 87 in the family home. And the family home is full of photographs of the father and the son, often wearing baseball caps. And it's a bit like a shrine. It's extraordinary. But the father was so proud of his son that his son had become a mega billionaire. And, you know, he'd been rich, but his son had become super rich. So I think this privileged status, this sense that you are a princeling and a genius, that does encourage you to take risks, but it can also lead to sometimes, I think, reckless behavior.
It is something that those listeners who are parents need to think about, to what degree they need to tell their children that they are number one. How do you balance them having the self-confidence, but at the same time not being reckless?
Yeah, it's tricky because obviously if you're going to make a bet on something and you've done a certain amount of homework, then, you know, sometimes you're going to fail. I do quote in the book Thomas Edison. It's one of my favorite quotes, that because Masa is constantly talking about his vision, and it's a technocentric vision. It's one that essentially says, I understand the path of technology and the essence of technological progress. But as Thomas Edison said, vision without execution is hallucination. So execution is really important. And sometimes Masa has not paid enough attention to the execution. He's been carried away by the founder, just the vision. So think about the execution.